Hi, it's Rabbi David Kaplan from Congregation Ohev Tzedek in Wilkes-Barre with my pre-Parshas Shemini message for my community and beyond. Our Parsha this week, Shemini, the 8th day, deals with the inauguration of God's home in our world, the Mishkan, the tabernacle, later to become ultimately the Beit HaMikdash, the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. The day began with simcha, with joy. The fire from heaven came down, ignited the Mizbeach, the altar, and the people cheered. It was a day where God showed his love for the Jewish people. And then, in an instant, that day of simcha was transformed from a day of joy into a day of ultimate sadness. Nadav and Avihu, the two wonderful sons of Aharon, Aaron, the high priest, brought an Esh Zorah, a fire that had been ignited outside of the tabernacle's area. They brought it in without permission from God, and their souls were consumed in an instant. The tragedy of Aaron's children's deaths haunts us until this very day. The mystery of death itself. It's the ultimate chok, the ultimate mysterious law of God. Why do good people suffer? Why do bad people prosper? Death itself is a mystery, shrouded in unknowable God terms only. Later in our Parsha, we have the laws of kashrut, the kashrus laws, the kosher laws, the different animals, the species of kosher land animals, birds, fish, etc. And again, the laws of kashrut are a mystery. They're a chok. A lesser mystery, yes, but nonetheless a mystery. For all of the health reasons and others that have been offered, there isn't a defined reason for the laws of kashrut, for the laws of keeping kosher. And so we see that there is this parallel structure within the Parsha, that we revolve around this mysterious chukim, the section of God-ordained laws that are unknowable to human beings. A lot that we are going through now in our world is unknowable. Things are changing so rapidly, it's not possible for any of us to digest the myriad of information that is being brought upon us. We are being deluged day after day on the internet, television, etc., with even conflicting information. It's very difficult for us to make sense of our world. But we know that once again, tragedy has struck humanity, and specifically our people, the Jewish people, both here in America and in Israel. How do we respond with tragedy? Aaron responded. It says, Vayidom Aharon, that Aaron was silent in the face of the loss of Nadav and Avihu. But that silence was not the normal silence, the normative silence. It was an existential silence. He had a lot to say, a lot to question, but it was all on a mental process level. It was never articulated. And when we have loss in our own lives, we have lots of questions. But the first thing we announce to the world is Baruch Dayan Emet. Blessed is God, the true judge. His ways are unknowable, but we know that he loves us and he has only the best in store for us, even if at any given moment in the human journey, what has transpired seems counter to that merciful vision of God that we all have. This past Pesach in Israel, I read something very profound, how we as Jews are never alone. If you think about it, the quintessential verse, the pasuk that we share morning and evening as Jews in the world, is written in a plural form. We say, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. That hear, O Lord, Shema Yisrael, hear Israel about the Lord. He is Hashem Elokeinu, our God. It's not about an individual Jew, it's about the collective, the tzibur, the kahal. And it came to my attention this past Pesach in Israel, they did something astounding. On the first night, the first Seder, of course, in Israel, they only have the one Seder. At 8:30 p.m., it was decided that that would be the appropriate time, that the vast majority of Seders being held throughout Israel would reach the point in the Haggadah of the famous 4 questions, Ma nishtana. And it was preordained, it was planned, that every Jew in Israel, and everyone did this, both the religious and irreligious, should leave their homes, should go out onto a balcony, to a courtyard, to their backyards, and announce out into the world to sing the 4 questions together, the Ma nishtanas. And all over Israel, in each and every city and village and town, thousands and thousands, at the same time, 8:30 p.m. this past Wednesday evening, they all went out and they pierced the darkness that surrounded them with a voice of optimism, of hope, of the 4 questions. And then, extemporaneously, many broke into the beautiful, profound Am Yisrael Chai, that the nation of Israel lives, and we will live. And with that, I can't think of a greater way to go into Shabbos and into the future with the Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, the 100% metaphysical certitude that God is our God and He's taking care of us and He has a plan. There is a divine ultimate plan for all of us, and that within that plan, we are Am Yisrael Chai, that we, the Jewish people, will continue to live. Shabbat Shalom to each and every one of you. Love from myself, my Rebbetzin Rachel and Tully. We wish we could be together with you this Shabbos and know that we are thinking of you. You're in our thoughts and our prayers. Shabbat Shalom, one and all.